stop myself. Another home diaries. If you're new here, this is a series I've been doing on my channel since we bought our first home a few months ago, and it has been just the absolute best time putting together each room. And as much as I want to do everything at once, it's been just, again, so much fun to slowly put everything together. And this video, we have a lot of things that we're working on, a lot of exciting things that I wanted to share. The first thing we're working on today is putting together our den. This is a room we have been so excited about. It's so warm and cozy. It was one of our favorite parts about the house when we actually bought it. We've had furniture here for a bit. We actually have been rearranging, and I think we figured out the exact way we want to have everything, but now we get to decorate. That's the fun part. Put some artwork up. We've had a lot of progress in our kitchen. We've basically been redoing the entire kitchen, not moving anything around, replacing the cabinets, anything too crazy, not a full gut renovation. We have new floors, new countertops. I'll share. Maybe stop by the antique stores sometime. Can you tell I've been extra giddy about being able to do this over the next few days? I'm really excited to bring you guys along. Starting with decorating the den. This is what we're working with right now. We're gonna add some art on the walls and really just add some more touches to it. But we have a great base. I will share our furniture here in a second. Here's all the decor that we're working with. A lot of this art, actually all of it, is just art that we have from family members. My father-in-law is an artist. A lamp I found at the antique store. This cozy quilt, a nice pillow. We have some candles, and that's pretty much it. I've already put my frame hangers up because I'm pretty sure I know how I want things, but we were very inspired when we were in Lake Tahoe. We stayed at the coziest cabin, and she really had a lot of art all over the walls, and her cabin was very similar to this room in that it was a more wood paneled room. So we are going maximalist with the art and just putting it all over the walls. I think that that's a very cozy look, and we want this room to just feel very warm and welcoming. It's the first one you walk into from our garage. It's ultimately going to be our TV room, so let's make it cozy.
Days be past, days of trying. Give up the aim of perfection. Trust the simple ways and let it go.
This turned out exactly how we were going for. It feels so cozy, so warm. I did want to share the furniture pieces that we have in this room because they're all from Castlery, which is probably our favorite furniture brand. We have their furniture throughout our entire home. All of our sunroom is all their furniture. I am so thankful to be partnering with Castlery on this video. Reason why we love them is because their furniture is meant to be lived in. We have a toddler who is crazy. All of their furniture is held up so well. A lot of their furniture has hidden storage in it. It has removable slip covers. It's made with performance fabric, which is actually this chair right here. It's made with that performance fabric because white can be a little bit risky, but I feel better knowing it is that fabric specifically. And I guess starting with this chair, this is the Dean performance fabric recliner armchair. We love the idea of having recliner furniture in here so you could truly just relax, be comfortable while watching a movie. The Jaren leather recliner sofa we are also so excited about. We've never had a leather sofa before. It is actually so much easier to clean than any of our fabric ones, and of course the recliner on it is amazing. It is just the ultimate movie theater couch that we've been enjoying. We have the Muna area rug, and this is amazing because it's Good Weave certified, which is just nice to know that you are consuming in an ethical way. It is also stunning. The colors really bring all of our artwork together. I love the blue and the green, and it's also just comfortable. We don't have any carpet in our house, so we love prioritizing comfy, cozy rugs. The Arcadia sideboard is beautiful. This is probably my favorite piece that we got for this room. We don't have any anything like this. I love the dark tones in it, and it's so fun for just styling with books, baskets, games. We got the Elio marble round coffee table for this room, but we actually like the idea of having that in the sunroom better, so we moved it over there, and I think it really breaks up that room. It looks great in here. And we use the Seb round coffee table in here. We've had this coffee table for a couple of years. Round coffee tables are amazing for kids. If you know, you know. And I also have a code. I'll have my code on the screen right here if you guys want to save some money. I will also have all of these furniture pieces linked individually if you want to check them out. Huge fans of Castlery. That is probably abundantly clear. We love their furniture, plan to have it for years and years to come, and I would definitely recommend them. Our kitchen, as you can tell, is very much still a work in progress, but the floors, our floors came in so much sooner than we expected, and I love them. I think that they're so warm, again, so cozy. I know I've said that so many times already in this video. I love how unique they are. They're all different, which is really lovely. I think it really gives that cottage look, and I'm so happy we went with these. I will link them down below if you're interested. The lead time's really long, but it ended up being quicker than what we expected. And then we have the countertops we went with. This is the Taj Mahal quartzite, and it's a leathered finish, so it almost feels more like a matte finish, and I also love these. We are still waiting for our backsplash, and our backsplash actually looks very similar to this butter dish. It's blue and white. I think it'll look really nice, especially with the floors. Our sink actually came broken, so we had to order a new one that will hopefully come in here soon, but we have a dishwasher coming too. Everything is kind of just crazy right now. I was unsure about the countertops with the floors because they are very different. These are a lot more cool toned, but I think it's nice having something a bit more just modern and elevated. I am also waiting to switch out the knobs because I'm not 100% sure what we want to do yet, and I think we're gonna wait for the backsplash, get some new outlet covers, and then decide that. I also love how we have the countertops up here too in this little edge. I think it looks really beautiful. I also love that the flooring goes into where we will eventually have our washer and dryer again. They're getting hooked up again tomorrow. But I love the light in here. We have beautiful natural light in this room, but I think that this looks gorgeous. And even on Pinterest, I've seen a lot of inspo with this floor, especially with washers and dryers and like a mud room. So I'm excited to work on that. My next order of business is actually to switch out the hooks back here on our little nook that we have. I ordered these from Rejuvenation. They're unlacquered brass, really gorgeous. They'll really weather over time well. And I'm not sure if I want to do this in the rest of our kitchen. I'm thinking no, because they don't really match our hinges. I was unsure about these not matching whatever we go with in the kitchen for the knobs, but I like the look of mixed metals, so I think it'll be okay. Update that I love the hooks. Unfortunately, these two black ones, the screws are so wedged in. I'm having so much trouble getting them out. So leaving a project like this halfway done is just not my favorite thing to do. But just picture them all like this. I really, really like them. They are really beautiful. I do think they fit the vibe of the kitchen a lot better. When I'm doing home projects, I enter this vortex where I have to finish the project. I get so in my head and I don't consider anything else. And just one of those moments I needed to go touch grass and move my body and remember that the outside world exists. So I'm headed to the gym. This is not a time I typically go to the gym at 4 o'clock. This is just the time that it makes sense to do it today. So I'm gonna go get a run in. I would normally just go walk outside when I felt like this around this time, but it's hot and I would rather run in the AC. So let's do it. Milk on the windows. It is the next day. I'm about to browse around the antique store. There are a couple of things that I'm looking for that are actually bigger furniture pieces, one being a kitchen island for our kitchen. We actually removed that giant island that we had in our kitchen and it looks a lot better, but it does feel empty. We still need something there, so I don't have an exact vision for this in my head yet. I like the idea of it being an antique, so I'm gonna check for that. And then also for our breakfast nook, I'm pretty sure we're gonna use our dining table, what is our dining table right now, and just move it into there, but we do need chairs. I'm looking for just kind of cute country chairs that have some cushions that I can reupholster or something that I can just put a cushion on. I have been to this antique store once. It is huge. It's basically an antique mall and they have a whole section for furniture. I didn't browse around that last time, but this time we're going to do it since we actually have some furniture pieces in mind. I'm also still looking out for a hutch for just our craft supplies and everything. I'm thinking I'm going to switch out a bookshelf for this eventually, but that's not a high priority item, just if I happen to see one and the price is good. But let's head in. Got the measuring tape. Let's do it. I did not see anything. I find a lot of times when I'm looking at antiques, it's so easy for me to find little knickknacks. I get so excited about all the glassware and just cute decor pieces, but when it comes to actually furniture pieces, I think because it is just a bigger commitment, it's harder for me, but I didn't see any real kitchen chair options or any kitchen islands, which is fine. No rush on those things. I also find because I am drawn to a lot of the more cottage style pieces that I get so excited about those things, but you have to be careful because I definitely have a grandma style. I will admit it. I love just cute and cozy grandma style, but you do need to balance it out with some more modern elements, and I just have to stop myself, especially with the glassware of all the cute like fruit plates and cross-stitch signs, all those things. I could fill the entire house with those things, but we do want to balance it out a little bit. I'm gonna head back, but I am gonna grab myself a snack wrap from McDonald's. It's been a little bit dangerous not really having a functioning kitchen right now, but snack wraps are back at McDonald's if you didn't know, and I haven't had one since our Florida road trip, and they're really good and they're cheap. While I was gone, we had someone come mount this mirror above our dresser. This actually had a different mirror attached to it, but I liked the idea of having this one instead. We've had this for a while now since we first got married. Really pretty. In hindsight, probably would have done it a little bit lower. So I'm about to fill at least part of the dresser with something because it does feel like there's a bit of a gap right there. And now I actually replaced the knobs on this dresser with these, and I am still not crazy about these. I don't like them, but especially now with the mirror on top, they just don't really go very well. They kind of clash because they're two different golds. So I may end up replacing those maybe with just white ceramic knobs or something like that. I think that that would look good. He also mounted this one here as well. We don't have any full-length mirrors in the house, and you know, selfishly, I really wanted this for outfit photos. So we have a good mirror for outfit photos. It's the perfect height. This one looks great. I got this frame in Lake Tahoe I shared if you watched that vlog, but I'm definitely going to put this on the dresser. I think that that would look really sweet on there. And I also have a bunch of photos I just developed from Lake Tahoe, but I printed a couple of Aiden and I too because I want to put a picture of Aiden and I in this one. It made me so nostalgic. I have some from New York. We did this photo shoot one time and these are so sweet. We're so young. I think that one would be really cute in it. Or I have this one too we might do. I like this one more. Let's play around with it, see what we think. Should probably measure, but here we have it. I feel like I should put something on this side too. I'm a very symmetrical person, so something's throwing me off. I don't really have anything. I think a little jewelry tray would be pretty over there, something like that. I have one in our bathroom. Maybe I can move that. Is that kind of cute? Little painting, a book. I'm actually reading this book. I borrowed it from my sister right now, but I always like having whatever book I'm reading in the bedroom, making it more accessible. This is not a very important task right now, but we'll see what I think. By the way, in one of my recent videos, I asked for the best way to clean windows. A lot of people recommended these are the Norwex towels. Amazing. I have used these for the past couple of weeks. I really like them. I just cleaned the mirrors with these. That's what made me think of them. Seemed a little pricey for what they were, but they have been a game changer. You don't even need any cleaner or anything. You can just use water with them. I'll link them down below. Very random, but before I wash this, I wanted to mention. We're getting to the days where it's just so hot in Texas. I feel like August and early September are sometimes a little unbearable. I'm trying to think of something to do with Connor just for this last bit of time. I think we're gonna do our pools once we get back. I've been wanting to get some more scrapbook paper. I try to use a lot of things that I just have on hand for my scrapbook. I don't love to buy specific things at the craft store, but I am running low on paper and using a lot of the same paper for my pages. Want a little bit something different, so I'm gonna go there. So much fall stuff. We are back, and this is the paper that I got. So beautiful. This one has a really pretty texture to it. I like the more subtle colors. It matches the quilt perfectly. I did not plan that. And then this one is actually prints. And there was one in here specifically that was really pretty. It almost looked like penny tile from a bathroom. Ooh, the pink gingham, you know I love. Oh, this one. Look how beautiful. So cute. I can't wait to use that one. Yeah, like I said, I usually just use paper, scrap paper we have, but it is fun getting actual scrapbook paper. To share about the book that I just finished, my sister recommended. It was called The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. It was so cute. I read it on our vacation and I finished it in a couple of days. I wish I had brought another book because it was so cute. It was a rom-com, but very sweet, very PG-13. It was adorable. I have been staying up way too late. I prefer to wake up early. I find naturally I wake up early regardless of how late I go to bed, and I try to be asleep by 10 o'clock, ideally winding down by 9:30 in bed. Lately I've been staying up till 10:30, 11 though, and that is just way too late for me. I really feel it when I don't get enough sleep, and I don't work out when I go to sleep that late typically, so I would like to try to get a workout in the morning. I have to do a couple things on my laptop and then I'm gonna head to bed. Last night I did some Pinterest scrolling for getting some fall inspiration. I was just having such a good time. Have really enjoyed this summer. It's probably been my favorite summer in a very long time. We just have had such a restful but fun, relaxing summer. Not rushing into fall, but I always like to get some inspiration before kind of leaning more into those videos. A pretty chill day at home, doing a lot of stuff around the house, just small things. We actually have someone coming from TaskRabbit to hook back up her washer, dryer, fridge, and our cooktop. I'm not sure if our contractors who did the work, if this is something that we should have waited for them to do, but they said we could go ahead and hook them back up, and quite honestly, I just have so much laundry I need to do. I just think it's so cool that you can find someone on this app, they can come do things that you are unable to do and get paid. We always make sure to tip really well too. I hope they get paid well, because I recently talked about some of the downsides of technology for me personally, but there are upsides like this. It's really cool. We've used quite a few TaskRabbits since moving into our house, and we've only ever had good experiences. I want to put a lot of things back in the kitchen. I want to put some things away too, just kind of organize the house, get clean. It's been so much moving and then putting things back in boxes and taking them out and putting them back that I think for the most part we can put most things away. get some work done while Connor's asleep, and then after this editing session, I'm gonna go put things back in the kitchen. When they put in the countertops, I wasn't thinking that the things that were first in the drawers, they're just covered in paint, dust, all kinds of things. So I also need to clean things out to reset the kitchen a bit. I love in this house, I have so many different little nooks to work in, but today I'm feeling like working a bit. This is actually a trash compactor, and it didn't bother me until now with the floors. I am wondering if there's any way we can transform this into one of those pull-out trash cans, but our cabinets are older, so I don't really know how that works. I'm sure someone can do it, but we don't even use this. Just kind of an eyesore. I'm gonna take everything out of our cabinets and pipe them down, and then I guess hand wash everything that was in here. Successfully wiped down all the counters. I did put my stuff back on the countertops just for the time being. It really doesn't take that much time to just move it all over. It's looking and feeling pretty good. I also cleaned the baseboards too because they were just super dusty. Everything's been very dusty. Just needed a really good wipe down. This chair we're probably going to get reupholstered as well. I love the pattern on it, but just a bit much with everything we have going on here. I'm very excited to see the backsplash going though, hopefully sometime soon. I think I cleaned that with Isabel. Tonight I made this, it was like a Parmesan crusted chicken, green bean, potato meal, and it was so good. I'll link the recipe down below. It was super easy too. Definitely a new favorite. But I'm gonna wrap up this video here. It was really nice just working on home stuff. I was thinking about how when Connor was younger, I was so into just getting out of the house all the time with him and going and doing things. Lately though, we have just really been enjoying being in our house and truly just enjoying our mortgage. Everyone's been so at peace here. I am so thankful for this home, and it's really been such a blessing for us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to check out Castlery, any of these amazing pieces, I'll have them linked down below. This is just the best family room now. We've spent so much time here hanging out, and I'm really grateful for the space. But I hope you guys are well, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.